All right. So, welcome to the channel. This is the channel for Elevon Studios, which is a video game studio. And today, when I was thinking about what I should share, I thought I would just be fully transparent. So we're making a game and we've pivoted from that game, and I would like to explain to you why or how we're processing that. And then also at the end, show you a demo of what we've got built so far. So I don't know if y'all have heard this before, but there's a story of the Chinese farmer. It's a parable. And so if you haven't heard this story before, I think it's really applicable to our situation. In the story, a farmer's horse runs away and his neighbor says, "Bad luck." The owner of the horse says, "Maybe." And then the horse returns with wild horses. "Good luck." His son breaks his leg. "Bad luck." "Maybe," said the farmer. And then the army comes and doesn't recruit his son because of the injury that his son sustained. "Good luck." "Maybe." The moral of the story is you don't know what's good or bad until you get to the end, oftentimes. And so it is the case with our game. And so what we were trying to do originally was build this thing from scratch using as much of our self-built as possible. And so we've since pivoted from that, and now we are no longer reinventing the wheel, but we are going to the wheel manufacturer to get wheels. What that looks like is going to the fab store and buying templates. Obviously, we're going to make it our own. We're not doing a one-for-one clone or even close to that. And so, yeah, we are going to make it our own, and we'll differentiate it so that it is truly ours. So far, I think it's really working out to our benefit. Is it good luck to pivot as you're partially way through the project? Is it bad luck? I think only time will tell. So how this applies to you and how I hope this is bringing you some value is that as you're going through the process, don't try to determine if it's good or bad, the thing that's happening, as much as moving forward and trusting in the process. Because if your heart and your mind's right and the circumstances hit you, then they'll be fuel to the fire. They'll help you out. The fire in this metaphor would be your resilience and your growth. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into our example here. It's going to take me a minute to pull this up. All right, so let's go ahead and get this demo up and running for y'all. So this is not going to be an exhaustive showcase. I'm not going to show you everything we've done because it's just going to take too long, but I'll show you a handful of things. Let's go ahead and... All right. So this isn't meant to be an exhaustive showcase. It's meant to just demo a little bit of what we've got working here. So let's go ahead and fire this up. Got an axe, got some trees, a little bit of a screen, a little inventory screen there. Boom. We got some logs. You can pick up the logs and use them for building materials. We've got some water going here. Our character can swim or drink the water. We got a bottle too, so he can fill up his bottle with water. And a simple form of a UI, but that's pretty much what we have right now. There's materials across the way there that you could use to build a structure if you wanted to build like a little hut or something like that. There's also the ability to eat and take and deal damage and things like that. And so that's what we've got so far with our game. And so we've got the ability, we've got our character, we've got the ability to move around, run, eat, swim, drink, create materials, use those materials as ingredients for other things like a structure, like a table or a wall or something like that. Well, I'm really pleased with the progress that we've made so far. And in such a short time, we've already come further than what we thought we would be able to do even previously in our other game. Cool. Okay, so I think that kind of sums up our demo. So the things that I showed was the ability to pick up an item, use it, like put it in your inventory, use it, and then have the item affect the environment. So that tree that we made, it created some logs. You can take those logs then to build structures. We also have the ability to swim and run and move around and to drink water, which will affect your thirst in our game. Some things that I did not demo that are working is local multiplayer, the ability to eat, the ability to build structures, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some more features, but those are the ones that we've already done. And so the idea here is like the Chinese proverb, is the thing that happened to us good or bad? Is the fact that we pivoted and moved away from our original game to a new game, is that good or bad? Time will tell. And right now it seems fortunate because we've already covered a lot more distance in the shorter amount of time than we did with the longer amount of time on our previous game. So just keep that in mind as you're pressing forward, pursuing your dreams. I am so excited every day I get to do this and make games. What a dream. And so I hope that you all are able to pursue your dreams as well. Yeah. So I think that's it for this video today. Please like and subscribe. It helps out with the algorithm. And of course, if you haven't already, please consider joining our Patreon. There's all kinds of unique stuff over there. And then also, everything that you'll need is in the description of this video in terms of following us on our socials to get the latest updates on our game and what we're doing. Appreciate you guys. Love ya, and I'll see you next time.